Greetings, humans. I'm Unfrozen Caveman again from FTB Interactions. Right now, I'm starting to build a smeltery. I think I want to put it right here. I might take a minute to expand my base much more. I do have that builder's wand, and there are still the two builder's wands in the safe space quest book that aren't too bad. At least the this one, the Cyclic Building Scepter. Build Scepter. All I need is a bone and obsidian. So let's look at that. I do have obsidian, right? Did I leave it in here? Oh, look, I got seared stone in there. I've got a few of those. Oh, and I do have some gravel in here. So I was looking for gravel previously. And that is not obsidian. I guess I used it. Oh, no, okay. There we go. So, bone. And obsidian using arcane ashes. Once again, work in progress. And hungry for nutmeg. That won't do much. Ooh, it's fancy looking. I don't think there's no. And then a formation wand. I don't have what it takes to normally make one of those. But here it's much easier. Interesting. So I guess I could make two of them. And I'm still having this issue where the chests want to stay open. Sometimes they fall. Sometimes the lids will just drop like after a while. Kind of randomly like, but got a drum with some lava in it. And over here I cooked some buckets. 11 of them. So let me just toss one bucket worth of lava in here. There we go. That's how to do it, by the way. The reason I poured it out over here is I did it. I tried using a shift, which is really the wrong answer for what I was doing. So, controller, bricks, gravel. Okay, so I need gravel, sand, clay, and gravel, sand, and clay to make grout. I got a few grouts in there. Sand, clay. How many am I gonna need? I'm gonna need. It depends on which kind of tank I make, I guess. I should not need that many. So let's just make 16. Now I've got 23 of these, so let me put 16 in there. Wait, that's not. Oh, alright, they're all. It'll get done. I wonder if I can somehow route that into either a drum or a tank, or somehow get it back into the controller, that liquid gold, because I don't know where I'm going to find more of that. One thing I think I can do, probably, I assume, is throw these in here. And then if I do that, I don't know if I can use. That seems like it shouldn't work to use. So I want to make an ingot cast. Let me just try and be a little bit insane. Break that. And it went down the hopper, which is fine. Grab the table, casting table. Put it there. And let's see. Let's see if you can use clay and on top of clay. And do I need more? 432 millibuckets. I don't know how much clay that is. Or maybe you can't make a clay cast. Somebody in the on the subreddit, the FTB subreddit, was saying yes, there are clay casts. This would not be an efficient way of getting much done here, but all right, ingot cast. Why don't I make one of those since I can't, since I have some iron? And this is an infinitely useful tool in this mod pack. So, alright, let me pick that up. See if I can use this. I might need an actual ingot. Because I heard somebody saying that, and maybe they were... Yeah, but in normally with Tinker's Construct to get going, or to make an ingot cast, because whatever you make a cast with, it consumes the whole thing. What if I try to bucket that? Of course not. That would be silly. But I did make another. Okay, if I make a porcelain channel. Channels can be used to transport fluids. They must be filled using a faucet, but will output to surrounding tanks and channels automatically. I don't think there's any way to go down, or I mean to go in any direction but down. Where is it? There we go. That's what I want. Yeah, okay. That gives me 3 of those, so... Let's see, let's throw the fruit on the floor there. Come over here. Throw the unfired channels in and see if that will cook like I would expect it to. Perfect number of smooth stone. And I've got seared stone there, so I got enough to actually like expand this to a larger size. Which is kind of cool, kind of neat. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get that gold out of there somehow. And I don't think this plan is gonna work, by the way. Is it gonna fire? Don't know. Channel. Casting channel. So I could just make more bricks. And it looks like it's not going to actually work in the clay kiln. Faucets do. For some, that's not even going to work. Alright, here comes the moment of truth. Can I put it there? No, okay. What if I dig that? And dig this up. That. Throw this here. And then alright, how do I let's take that out so I can actually it must be filled using a faucet, but will output to surrounding tanks and channels automatically. Hey, that works. So now, how do I recover all this? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's see. If I go in here, not there, but this one, and grab this angel block, maybe I can use that. And I wonder if I can place it. Nope. I need to be down a little bit. But I can probably, I think, if I'm down here on this, yeah, this should work. Or I could just, I really don't need to use that angel block, but I wonder if that is even helpful at all, because I can, no, I should have been able to place, even if I had nothing to place against, it should have worked. Okay, now can I recover this? Of course. That's wonderful. All right. Cobblestone. Beautiful. All right. I can take that off of there. And then I'm guessing that if I place a tank against here and put a faucet on it, will it drain? Because as it is, it's got less than a bucket worth, so I still can't like bucket the molten gold. So I don't know if this is gonna work. This shouldn't work, probably. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then, oh boy, I just figured out some things. I thought I was recording and I failed. Anyway, I did figure out how to get the gold out of my drum. I put a faucet on the gold itself and then poured it into the porcelain casting table that you see right here. And then that made a blank ingot. And then using my chisel, so it looked like that, and I threw it in there and turned it into that, which is actually pretty handy if you think about it, because now I should be able to make I should be able to change it to all those other things, which you can't normally do with Tinker's Construct, as far as I know anyway. Speaking of Tinker's Construct, I think I really screwed up, because I thought I could make a Smeltery controller, and I have learned that is incorrect. Smeltery controller disabled. This is still left in. Yeah, I thought I saw that I could do it, but I guess not. And I think what I was looking at was furnace controller instead. So, whoops. That's embarrassing. Well, at least I could make a seared furnace, I guess. I don't quite remember what that's for. But maybe I'll figure it out. I did start pouring some ingots. Made some copper ingots because, well, I don't know why exactly. I need to get going, to get like started here. I need to make a brass plate. Want to get started in Greg Tech? Well, there should be a comma there in my opinion. Well, you'll need brass and bronze, the former of which needs zinc, which is only available in the nether. Until you get there, you'll have to make brass with alchemy first. Okay, but how do I make bronze? I think I'd like to make some of that. Now also, if I go at Tinker's tool. Oh, that doesn't narrow it down much. So if I want to make a tool station, I should be able to do that. Okay, let's make a Pure Daisy. So I need 1 oxeye daisy, 1 healing salve, and mana. I can do that. Let me make, though, first. What do I need to make this? I need a crafting table, and I need those tools. So let me go in here and grab these tools, and then come over here and grab, I don't have any planks. That's okay, I can make some pretty quick like. Alright. Now I made that all into planks. And let's make a couple of these. Right? Because I want to make... Oh yeah, that's right. So... What do you mean missing? There, now I got 2 of those. And 1 I can change with... All right, so the idea here was to put 1 of them down there. And where's my... What did I do with mana? I grabbed... Oh, that's right, it's in here. Oh, thanks for reminding me. Okay. So that'll bucket that out and in here. And then we can take a healing salve and an oxeye daisy. And that's not... Okay. So then I go over here. And it's salve and an oxeye daisy. And I get a pure daisy. And why don't I get another one? Probably because I don't have a... But at least I got one. So... I'm gonna... Wait, I need to place it on grass probably. Or... I don't remember. And then what do I want that for? I forgot. Oh. For one of these. Right? So if I place that right there, that will change. And what else will change? Let's look at... Oh, what was... Okay, so tool station, and I'm just gonna go like this. So crafting station. Whoa. If I do that to a regular old crafting table, it'll change that. Which I would like one of those. Cool. And then let me hit U over that, and that is not what I meant to do. There, right click type of thing. So I can make, I don't know what that's for. This is what I wanted to see. So I can, that's strange. That's kind of backwards. Ice, water into snow. Okay. Light concrete into living rock. Oh, well, all right. Sand into glass. That's a handy one. That's much more efficient than what I was doing. I don't have any of those. Guess that's a Greg Tech / Thaumcraft kind of a thing. Oh, and I can make a greatwood sapling using oak saplings. and grout in the seared stone, which I was already doing in the melter. Okay. How do I make the rest of this? Tinkers. Tinkers. So there's the part builder. Oh, that's simple enough. Pattern and a log. So the patterns are... Where are my patterns? Didn't I have a bunch of patterns? Did I throw them in here? Because there's a bunch of wood stuff in here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to grab a rubber log. See if I can use that, because it doesn't work for a lot of things. Like, but it will work for that, so that's cool. And then it has that color to it, which is kind of neat. Not that neat. Okay, so let me get a bit smarter about this. I'm going to put that on the very end. And let's see, that's the... I'm thinking how I want to do this. Tool station. So this is where you actually build or repair the tool. This is where you build the parts. And this is where you build the stencils. So let me put this part next. And then I can put this right here. And okay. Wait a minute. I don't know, whatever, I can move it around. But alright, now let me see. I'll throw those in here. I want to see if I can use like standard vanilla recipes. So oh, there is a pattern chest. So that is just a chest and a pattern. That's still empty. And I threw them into that one. That's a little bit convoluted, but I think it works. Okay, so if I part chest, pattern chest. Alright, I'll throw that up there. I'm gonna want to make pickaxe one. Shovel. Which one is that? Sword. Axe. And the binding pattern and the tool rod. Now if I go to part builder and I grab so that works just like normal. Just like I'm accustomed to. And then if I go like that and take this one, so I can make a stone pickaxe head, and let me make a wood binding. I feel like Something's not quite connected here the way I prefer it to be. Alright, so now I've got a legit Tinker's Construct pickaxe. And that makes me happy. It's not very powerful, but now I should be able to... I'd like to use bronze, but I have some iron ore. It's not regular iron ore. It's well, I've got this banded iron ore and I've got this brown limonite. I don't know if there's any difference. Now if I throw that up there and make a pickaxe head. That's pretty cool, huh? And then watch this intently. I'm not gonna need all this. Hurry up. We can do this. Come on. So I've got iron now, and that's, ooh, I'm not crazy, well, I am crazy. I'm not crazy about that, so let me throw this guy down here, and now see if I can just swap out a piece like I normally can. So, yes, so that is lovely. Alright, that is a regular achievement, but I've accomplished a couple things here, so let's see, I made a Pure Daisy, and you can now get some mystical white petals, and here, blank cast, and magical wooden tool rod. Look at that. What does that do for me? Ooh, magically modifiable, magically brittle. So I would guess this is like the equivalent of a paper tool rod, in that it adds a modifier, but it has very low durability. I don't know about all that, or if I want to use that. But one thing I can make that I'm always a big fan of is the, yeah, those are not, let's see, part chest. Let's put this pattern chest down here, and put the part chest here. There, now the patterns show up here in a way that's very handy. Well, wait a minute, no they don't. Well, they do, but okay. And I wanted to make that and that and there I go. Okay. Mattock. Awesome. Now I don't have to use stupid vanilla tools. And I will probably be tearing this down because I don't see a lot of use for it. I did get some more advancements. I made liquid dirt, which is really simple. It's another alchemical Liquid dirt it is. So, take arcane ashes, a block of dirt, and a bucket of water, and it doesn't have to be that kind of bucket, it can be clay. And you finish it off with that bucket, and you get a bucket of liquid dirt, which I kind of want to demonstrate, but I can demonstrate it. It's not expensive. It's pretty cool, but I don't have a lot of... Oh, that's not what I expected it to do. Huh. Alright, well, I tested this out before, and I was using it where there was dirt. Oh, weird. Okay. That's a little bit different than I thought it worked. So if you see what happened there, I poured it and then scooped it back up, and dirt formed where it had been, so I can reuse it. Hey, buddy, what you doing down there? Aw. Is there another one? I don't know. Hi there. Oh, and I should get a Tinker's Construct bow and arrow. Normally when you play with Tinkers, you get a book. And I don't think I got a book. But I also remember, like, I probably looked at another wrong thing, and it looked like it was really hard to get into. Oh, hi there! Ooh. Ooh, what is that? That's a slightly different kind of creeper. Dropping a lingering potion. I don't see any witch up there. I do remember reading that about the different mobs. Or the way that they are different in this pack. Could you drop that shield? Oh no! It is an angry zombie. That's a couple of them. I'm not really fit to survive this. Oh my gosh. So angry zombies are, they got those red eyes, and that is a Thaumcraft thing. And I would say not that big of a deal with standard kind of regular. Whoa! Do I kill it? And are you gonna attack me? Weird. Am I being... Alright. Might be okay. Looks like some of them didn't make it up the stairs, or sounds like that. Got some flesh and a zombie head. There's a zombie on fire up there. What do I have for food? I've got breaded pork chop. That is a different thing. Wow. White stained glass. Weird. And I got a little bit of healing salve. Anyway, the whole point of coming up here was just to demonstrate liquid dirt. Which now I didn't get it back in that scenario. But so I guess if you use liquid dirt on a small enough spot, you might get it back. Or maybe it's probably just a total block count is what I would guess it is. So all right, now I know what that is. So no, you cannot pour liquid dirt into the ocean and turn the whole ocean into dirt. If you never used the mattock, they're the best. It's a shovel, an axe, and a hoe all in one, except it's not a very good shovel. It's only good for dirt and snow, but it moves slower for sand and gravel, I believe. But you only have to have one of those three things. Unless you want to say, I don't know, dig dirt with a pickaxe, or your bare hands, or whatever you happen to have in your hand. But who would do that? Anyway, yeah, so making a little bit of progress. I'm going to probably keep playing ahead for a bit and then coming back. And if I've missed things, if there's stuff I kind of skip past it, please ask me how to do it. That's what I like doing. I like showing how to do stuff. So, yeah. Thanks for watching.